Hi, it's Grim with Luxury Gaming, and we are here with Nico. He top aided the LCS 11. There's 223 players in the event. It was 8 round Swiss and then top 16 playoff cut. He's able to win some prize money and win an awesome playmat. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Nico, and I made top 8 with Dinosaurs.
Do you have any shoutouts before we start up?
Yeah, shout out to my brother who helped me a lot with my deck, and shout outs to the Yu-Gi-Oh community in Trier, in Germany.
Got you. And yeah, let's jump right into the list.
Okay, so first of all, the dinos, I think it's pretty standard. Two of the Archosaur, so your Misk is not dead if you draw one. Then, of course, 3 Misk and 3 Oviraptor, I think you have to play them. And yeah, the babies, 2 baby is enough, I think. 3 doesn't really come up because most games are over after turn 2 or 3. And Petite is very good to some Pankratops from deck. Yeah, then Pankratops, of course, it's very good going second card because you're blinding second and you can summon it with Petite. The searchable Kaiju for weird stuff that you can't really out, like Mega Clops, or even for Dragoon if you don't have Conductor. Yeah, and I really like Giant Rex still because it's an extender and it comes back every turn once you have it. Yeah. Yeah, and 2 Conductor. 2 Conductor is enough, 3 is too bricky. So then hand traps are only ran 3 Ash and 3 Gamma because I think those 2 are the only hand traps that are good against basically every deck. Ash is just so versatile, you can use it against every deck, and Gamma is going second just broken. It's so broken if you use Misk in Grave and they try to Ash it or something, and then you Gamma, you basically instantly win. Yeah, then 2 double evolution pill. Again, you don't want to play 1 because then your combo is dead if you draw it. Then yeah, 3 fossil dig is pretty standard. You have to play it, and then the 3 lightning storm. I really liked Lightning Storm because there were a lot of trap decks, and it's generally not that good versus Eldritch, but for Dinos it's not a problem because you just OTK them afterwards so they don't get their trap effects in the end phase. Yeah, and also it's Lightning Storm was only bad because of VFD and that is gone. So yeah, most people make no floodgates that you Lightning Storm doesn't do anything about. So yeah, you can just use it. Then the 3 Lost World and 1 Terraforming because Lost World is just amazing, especially versus control decks. It stops all of targeting, so like Dogmatica Punishment or yeah, something like that. Yeah, and it's also a great extender, and you can chain block your dinos with it. So 3 Pot of Extravagance, it's just draw 2 for free, and I don't really care about the extra deck too much, except for Link Reborn Secure Gunner. And yeah, Talents was also very good. It's going second, it's very, very strong if they use any negation. And going first, it's also not dead if you get Lanciard or some other hand trap. Yeah, should I talk about the extra deck as well?
Yeah, jump into the extra deck if you'd like.
Okay, so yeah, Dweller is mostly against Dino. It's just better than Dolka. Then Dolka is for every matchup. You usually always go into Dolka if you don't know what your opponent is playing. Then the 1 Lagia for trap decks, Dugaris to go for game with 7k UCT, Tornado also for trap decks, or some weird floodgate or something. Nightmare
Yeah.
Phoenix also for there can only be one or other things you can't out. Nightmare Unicorn, just removal. Link Karibo and Secure Gardener for the combo. You need them, so that's why I'm playing two, because of extravagance. And Panthers Take to go for game with UCT. Lambda for Gamma, and Anima if your opponent messes up.
Yeah. Side deck?
Lancia, best hand trap in the format, I think. It's very good against Dino and Bird Up as well. Then Draw and Lockbird. I was really afraid of Drytron because they can search Lancia, and Lancia is just very bad for Dinos. But luckily I didn't meet any Drytron. Call by the Grave, I basically always side in because everybody sides in Lancia. Then Cosmic for any trap deck, Dark Ruler for combo decks like Dragon Link, or Bird Up, and Fabi's Feather Sun Red Reboot again for trap decks.
Got you. Yeah, so this format with the ban list kind of shifted a bit. So like now more mid-range and aggro decks are able to come back into the format. And definitely Dino is kind of crazy because we still see cards like Nibiru and Impermanence coming into decks. And neither of those cards really affect Dinosaur. And Miscellaneous is just crazy. So definitely a good deck to pick for this event. So one thing, why did you pick Extravagance over Prosperity? Usually it's to get to consistency cards, but the deck is already pretty consistent because you do max out on the Lost Worlds and everything else, obviously. But what do you think about Prosperity in this deck versus Extravagance?
I think both are really good, but I like Extravagance more because the +1 is just so good when you're going second. And even if you draw like a brick, like Driver or Gam or Ash or something, you can still use it for Double Evolution Pill or a Conductor, or to discard for Nightmare Phoenix or something. So the one extra card I think matters a lot. And as you said, the deck is already very consistent. So I think Prosperity is not really needed to make it even more consistent.
Yeah, fair. And then you decided to main deck Tactical Talents. It kind of goes with the other thing I said where it's kind of more mid-range and aggro. So like Tactical Talents is able to be played in the main deck now that VFT isn't a thing, or really Ultimateness. Even though that wasn't really ever an issue, but them being able to send for cost and then get to multiple EVAs plus Lancey and stuff. Now you're able to use Tactical Talents to steal monsters or basically end games. So it's very nice. What was your reasoning for main decking it though? Just a very good aggro card going second?
Yeah, it's just amazing going second, and especially like against Dragoon, it's busted. You take the draw the Dragoon, pop 2 monsters. So if you bait and negate before, of course, and it's just overall going second very good.
Yeah, it's very crazy. So what was your reasoning on picking this deck out of all the other decks to this format? Even though it's kind of like this is the first event back into the format due to the ban list. What was your reasoning for picking this deck?
First of all, I love the deck. I'm playing it since like it came out, so I know the deck very well. And it's also, I think, one of the best decks.
Yeah.
Maybe Dragon Link is better, but it's still, I think, really a top-tier contender. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a very strong deck for the format, and I guess another plus would be being able to not be concerned with losing die rolls by deck choices. Despite a bunch of decks are able to have multiple utility cards in it, it's still better to just always win die roll by just going second. Is there anything else you would like to say about the tournament or the deck list itself before we wrap it up?
No, I don't think so.
Got you. Thank you so much, man, and congrats on the top and playing this event and your prizing as well. But that's about it. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to check out Luxury Gaming on all social media platforms. And shout outs to their sponsors, Metamats and YGO Daily, for definitely always helping with these big tournaments they've been hosting. And see you guys in April for the next one. And I hope you guys have a great day, and bye-bye.